65 yards, back flag. It shouldn't be that hard, but this is a shot that I see a lot of golfers throw shots away. If you're doing that, we can't do that any longer. We have to make absolutely no worse than 3 shots from here, but if we can convert and get it down in 2, that would be great. But I see a lot of people missing the green from here, putting it over the back or leaving themselves a really long putt. Too much pressure on the wedge game. It needs to save us strokes, not cost us shots. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. This is one of those shots that the error is typically made before we've even set up to the ball. It's made with the club selection. Very often I'll see people pull out their 60 degree, their 56, their sand wedge, try and fly it all the way back to this flag, and that, hey, if we pull it off, that's fine, it looks great. But if we're a little off on our distance control, if we fly it a little deep and it takes one bounce and hops over the back, that is not a fun up and down from there. That's how we get into trouble. So what I'm encouraging you to do with these shots is let's look at some alternative solutions here. Let's look at flighting the ball down. And how are we going to do that? Well, let's do it with a different club. Today I'm going to do it with a 9-iron. I'm going to hit a low flighted shot that's going to land towards the front section of the green and roll up to the flag. I'm going to do it with my 56 as well, and we'll do a little nearest to the pin comp. But I tell you what, if you hit a good shot with either club, the result's going to be good. If I misfire with the 9-iron, the result is definitely going to be better than what it might be with that sand wedge. I'm going to be hitting from over near the golf cart, so just to give you an idea of what I've got about 35 yards to the front of the green, and then from the front of the green to the pin is another 30 yards. So it's a long, deep green, and the pin is way at the back. If I happen to hit it over the back of the green here, this green feeds back, it drops down. It's not an easy chip from back over here. Okay, let the nearest to pin comp begin. One shot with each ball. I'm going 56 degree first. If we hit both of these, great, there's no problems. If we miss hit, the theory is that the 56 might not pan out quite as well. I've got 65 to the flag. I'm going to try and throw this in about 58, 57, expecting a little bounce forwards. I do not want to hit it over the back. Hit it really well, so obviously I'm pleased with that. Would I have that result all of the time? Perhaps, perhaps not. Let's go with the 9-iron. All jokes aside, that first ball looks like it's in there pretty good, so might not be that easy to beat it, but the little 9-iron here is definitely a safe play. Feet close, small swing, landing at first third of the green. And even on a little bit of a miss hit there, who wins? I don't know. It looked like the sand wedge ball got ricocheted closer. If we play it as it lies, sand wedge wins. If we play it normal rules of golf, I have to replace that ball, it still wins. I guess that sand wedge was playing dirty. It didn't want to lose. Well, that might be a first. I don't think I've seen that happen while I'm shooting these videos. It certainly happened many times in regular play. So the sand wedge ball got knocked closer by the 9-iron. So either the 9-iron was being very gracious and wanted to let the sand wedge win, or the sand wedge ball was being very dirty and played the little sneaky game. Either way, somehow sand wedge won the nearest to pin comp. The real takeaway for today is to understand that each situation is a little different. So, you need to figure out what works for you. Understand there are different situations that have a different amount of risk associated with it. So the back flag, it's definitely risky. You can pull off the sand wedge. If you hit it great, absolutely happy days. If you happen to catch it a little too strong, and that could happen very easily, you could hit a super nice shot, it lands 4 or 5 yards too far, takes one hop, skips over the back, and now you've got a really tough chip. So take those considerations into the next shots that you have when you have those back flags. Practice the little 9-iron pitching wedge, even 8-iron semi-pitch shots, because they're going to help you out every now and then. Well guys, thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to try and make these putts. We'll see if we can roll them in, maybe make a couple of up and downs. If you like the video, guys, as always, go ahead and hit the like button. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm sure you can tell I've been putting in a little bit of work over here on YouTube, and I certainly appreciate you guys following. Comment if you have anything that you would like me to do for you. I've got some good videos coming up, had some great requests lately. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already, just to make sure that you don't miss out. Guys, until next time, good golfing. No, I don't normally putt with the flag in, but I wanted you to be able to see the hole. See you next time, guys.